Hey, how's it going? So I got a multi-prong mail day here with a PSA submission here. I purchased one card and I see that I have more from a guy I do a lot of transactions with on a Facebook group, and these are Raz wins, and this one also is a Raz win, but it's a raw card. So quite a bit going on. So the first one I'll go through is the PSA submission. This was through Kyle from KK Sports Cards. Definitely recommend checking him out if you're looking for a bulk submitter. He does multiple services, and I'll put up the information for his next sub. I met him on Instagram and have had nothing but great experiences with his submissions. This one was a bit unique, and he was a little bit worried about it because it was sent to his home in Florida from PSA versus back to him while he's in college, which is where he typically will receive them from PSA and then package them up himself and then send them off to everybody. For some reason, wires got crossed and PSA sent it to like his home address, right, in Florida. So he had to have a family member send all of the cards back to everybody. So he was worried about, and I think he even had someone say that they weren't packaged very well. But I pulled mine out of the package, and they look pretty good, and I'm going to go ahead and go through them. So this first one is, as you can see from the back, it's a Nolan Arenado rookie card. These three were on a 60 or 45 day. I can't remember. I'll look it up and flash it. But they were on a bulk sub that I won 3 cards in that sub as a part of a giveaway. So first one. Ooh, that is super clean, man. And when I subbed this one, man, I thought it was pretty clean. I don't know if that's looks to be on the case or something. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's on the case. Man, I'll have to figure that out. But it was a super clean card. Looks good in the case. I'll have to figure out what that spec is. But gosh, that's awesome, man. To have that one come back at 10 is great. It didn't have any scuffing on the surface, so I was just confident they would get at least a 9. At 10, that's awesome, though. Absolutely. So I'm going to put that one back there. The star of the show as of right now. So here's a George Springer. I just sent this one at the time. Springer cards were doing really well, or at least on the uptick. I thought it looked pretty good. I see the left to right centering on the back. Not great. 10. Goodness gracious. Gosh, I really did well on these chromes. Again, same thing. The surface was really good. And I thought it would grade well, and it did. Heck yeah, a couple of 10s. And this one was a US 300 Juan Soto base rookie from Topps. Looked really clean. I wasn't sure about centering when I sent this. This was a while ago when I sent this, fellas. So I wasn't really sure about the centering. That was it. And bam! Trifecta. Tripled it. And that's a big card now. These are hovering 65 to 75, somewhere in that region as a 10. Super stoked, man, because I've had these things coming back 9s or 10s, and little to no difference in the cards. So heck yeah. I will get these in some perfect fits. Sorry, Christian Yelich, blue, which will be going to PSA. That's another thing. That's another video. All right, so there's my PSA sub. Thank you, Kyle. Definitely go check him out. Like I said, does great work. He's done great work for me. Always very responsive in his comms. That's a big thing with bulk submitters is you get some folks that just don't like to communicate with you because everyone wants to know, when's my cards coming back? When are my cards coming back? So this isn't the card that I purchased from this guy, Sean. He's another big Tony Gwynn collector. He is a big, huge Tony Gwynn collector. This guy's he has completed the PSA 10, and I've shown this before in my videos, but the PSA 10 Tony Gwynn Topps base card for his playing years collection, and it's a sight to see, man. I think I have all of them raw now, but he's got them all in a PSA 10, and it's a beautiful collection, amongst many other Tony Gwynn slabs. So this is a throw-in for me, 1990 score. Like I said, I purchased one card, and I see that he sent me 3 slabs, so I'm anxious to get a look at them. This is a free one, and it's a Tony Gwynn slab, and I love it. Great card. You can see it's probably the centering that got it on this one, but super clean. This actually is the card that I purchased. Some of you can recognize the back of this one. It is a 1991 Fleer. And it takes a true collector to find joy in a card like this. Obviously, this is one of the ugliest sets that have ever been produced, but I love it. It's a 10. It's Tony Gwynn, and it's one of his many base cards that I'll be hunting for in a 9 or greater. So definitely stoked. I bought this one for $15, and he threw in these other 2. Let's see what this bad boy is. Boom. Nice. 93 Bowman in a 9. So I've bought quite a few stuff from Sean, and he's been amazing on his prices, and he threw me some extra stuff. He knows I'm a big Tony Gwynn collector, so this is awesome. Thanks, Sean. All right, see, these other ones were Raz wins, so I already know what these are. It's a 9, and the update one that I just got a 10 back from PSA, but I got a 9 there, 9 there in the Acuna, 9 there in the Acuna, and I believe this one is also a 9. Yep. So this was a lot of 9s, not literally like here's a ton of them, but they came in one lot, and I won that lot, and I am good with it. These guys are, I think everybody's chasing these 10s. We all want 10s, but there is definitely some value in these 9s because the 10s just aren't gimme. I've screened a lot of Topps Update and Topps Update Chrome for my own submissions. And, those of you that watch my reveals and my videos and stuff have seen that I have gotten quite a few 9s back, but those 10s they're not giving me, especially on the paper stuff. So this was another Raz victory, but it was a raw card. I want to say thank you to BRoth6. He puts me on to a lot of stuff. If he's always tagging me in Tatis sales and posts. So these are the protection cards, right? So we'll get to it. Yeah, that's cool. Bryce Harper, Rhys Hoskins, second year. There it is. So it's a Bowman's Best Atomic from the Power Producers insert, and I don't believe that atomics are numbered, which is pretty typical. But man, look at that shine! Some awesome shine. So great card. I won this in an OG style raffle, which means, I think I'll put the price up here, but I want to say it was like $4.50 per spot, 10 spots. I want to say I bought 1 or 2 spots, and then my number ended up coming up on top. So got that one, and let's see what other holiday goodies he had in here for the protection. So a lot of people do this. There's a Bregman. They'll put commons or cards that they don't really care about as top and front and back padding. I use cardboard, but this is also a good way to get rid of stuff that you're not too concerned with. But cool. I'm definitely going to the PC. That Glaber, that Harper will go into the PC, and the Rhys, and I'll probably re-gift those bad boys. All right. Hope you enjoyed my PSA sub from KK. Kyle, thanks, buddy. And a couple of Raz victories, and then my Gwynn's Gwyn PSA collection is looking strong, and it's looking better because of my buddy Sean. So thanks for watching, fellas.